now. No. Can you guys hear me? Shh. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. If at first you don't succeed, try again. That's right, Barry. Hi. You can hear me. Oh, good. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. There's somebody next door. Okay. It's too early, Daisy. Stop. No. Stop. No. 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 Sorry, guys. Hi, everybody. Jeez Louise. This is not working out to be a good day already. Okay, hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. He's still barking out there. Mm. Oh, my stomach. I'm hungry. Okay. Hi, David. Let's see. Hi, Rudy. Hi, Casey Movies. Hi, Addison. Stud Bunny. Hi, gorgeous looking, beautiful Sapphire. Oh, I'm frazzled right now. I don't know what was going on the first time. Hi, Casey Movies. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Barry, you're right. Keep trying, right? Just keep trying. Addison says, good morning. I mean, Casey's sending us love. You can hear me. Bunny, can you hear you? Hi, Sunny Side Up. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, Sunny Side Up. Okay, good. Hi, Ann. Hi, everyone. Hi, Stud Bunny. Hi, Berry Berry. Yeah, it's nice. It's sticky though. It's 77. It's been raining. It's sticky, but it's supposed to clear up. Hi, Nature Guy. Welcome, buddy. How are you? Ann, tell them where David planted the carrots, Daisy. Hi, Squirrel Sniper. Welcome. Stud Bunny's here. Hi, Sono. Welcome, Sono. Hi, how are you? Sono's in the house. That's right. Squirrel, what a crazy morning. Crazy morning. How are you today? Sono says hi to Stud Bunny. It's a nice side up making you an egg wall as well now. I just made breakfast. It's right here, but I haven't eaten it yet. I was running so late. That's why I was running so late. I was making breakfast. I started it too late. I don't even have a pair of shoes on. I don't like mornings like this. Oh, Daisy barking, the neighbor barking. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, I made breakfast. That's why I was running late. Sonal, doing well, Daisy. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, Sonal. I'm just a little frazzled. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Nikki. How are you, girlfriend? Sonal says, nice. Need for Speed. Welcome back. Happy belated Mother's Day. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Sonal, it's me, Xfinity. Daisy May made me change my name. She said if I could change it, I could take her out for a slap up meal. Hi, Chloe. Chloe says, hey, everyone. Sonal says, hi, everyone. Xfinity, oh, LOL. Yeah, that's him, Sonal. That's your buddy. What time is it, Ann? What time's your trivia at? I do a 2 hour stream right now, and I try to do 2 hours now and 2 hours tonight. Brand new questions? Oh, what time is it? Sorry, I was also making my tea. Oh, an hour and 14 minutes. Oh, no, hour and 14 minutes. 4:30. Oh, no, I can't. No. Darn, I love your trivia. Oh, man. No, I can't make that one. Wait, an hour? No. Mm-mm. Chloe says, here's my channel if anyone is interested in Chloe's show I run. Okay, Chloe, that's okay, but you could have asked me first to drop a link. But there you go. That's Chloe's link, everybody. Sona says hi, Ann. Hi, fishing and hunting outdoors. Fishing and hunting. Hi, Sona. Bunny says hi, Chloe Stir. And she said, Stud just subbed to you. Sona says hi, fishing and hunting. I am going to say, look at this, guys. Cheers to you guys. Cheers. Cheers. Hi, Daisy. Hi, baby. You want to see the most beautiful girl in the world? Are you ready? She's so beautiful, isn't she? Yep. She's like, that's it. I'm going to go scratch myself. Sunny side's up having coffee. Tori. Good morning, beautiful Miss Daisy and Chad. Good morning, Tori. How are you, girl? Hi, blessed mama. Need for Speed sending us love. Thank you. Fishing and hunting says hi, Tori. Ann says this Thursday and next Tuesday I won't have trivia because I'll be interviewing people. Oh, cool. Cool, Ann. No, no, she's the second beautiful in the world. Oh, you are a charmer. Gitten says hi, everybody. Nice to hear me. Oh, thank you, Gitten. Welcome back. Sunny Side Up says hi, Tori. Tori says good morning to good fishing and hunting. I am enjoying a cup of tea. And my breakfast will get cold, but that's okay. I don't care. Blessed Mama says hi, Stud. Tori says good morning, Sunny Side Up. Stud Bunny says hi, Mama again. Chloe said hi. Gitten says hi again, everyone in the chat. Tori says, good morning to Stud Bunny. Stud Bunny. See, isn't that a great name? Actually, Stud Bunny, watch this. You ready? All right. I'm going to start a poll, and the poll is going to say, Stud Bunny. I just made a poll out of it. Stud Bunny, I just made a poll. Go check it out. Check out the poll, everybody. I love how you call me Stud. Stud Bunny. It's so cute. I love it. Casey Movies is sending us love. Thank you. Anne with, Anne, what did you do? Tori says it's cold here in California. An inch of snow, Tori? You guys are in the mountains, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's okay. It won't stay like that, right? Hi, Tina. Sonal says, here's a brand new joke. What did the golf club say when it's ready for its morning tea? Tea time, yes. Yes. A couple years ago, I made a post on Facebook, and it said, I was having tea at the ocean with my then dog named Betsy. And Betsy and I were at the ocean. I was having my morning tea, and I took a picture and I labeled it, this is the best tea time or something, or screw golf, this is the best tea time. And it got so many views. It was crazy. I like it, Sonal. That's right. Hi, Soul Stars. Streaming on my laptop. I will be away from the chat. Sending love to all. Brandis Risings. Thank you, Soul Stars. Thank you. Ann says, I accidentally hit a button. I don't know which. Oh, and a page popped up telling me I'm incognito from now on. Yeah, I don't know how that incognito works. Stud Bunny says, vote for Stud. Vote, vote, vote. I know Mercy. You're welcome, buddy. No Mercy's here. Everybody say good morning to him. No Mercy. You're welcome. You are welcome. Tori says, yes, ma'am, in the mountains. Nice, Tori. Sounds lovely. Sunny sides up. LOL cute. I voted for Stud Bunny. No Mercy says hi to Tori and Soul. Mike the Bike Dasher here. Everybody say hi to Mike. Mike's using those beautiful emojis. Thank you, Mike. Excuse me. No Mercy says hi to my life. Sonal says hi, No Mercy. Tori says good morning to No Mercy. Tina, oh, Robin, what happened to the other stream? There was no sound, Tina. There was no sound. I don't know what happened. Ann says me neither. She doesn't know about the incognito. I know nothing. Stud Bunny. Question, how do you make a snooker table laugh? How do you make... I played snooker, you know. My son and I, when we were in Ireland, we played snooker. How do you make a snooker table laugh? Oh, this ought to be good. Tori says, good morning, Sonal. No Mercy says, hi, Ann. Ann says, never saw it before. I said, Mama said, hi, Frills. Share Bear, good morning. Hi, Share Bear. Welcome, girl. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Sonal says, hi, Tori. Blessed Mama says, hi, Ann. Hi, MB. Welcome, MB. I saw you on the last stream, you guys. I saw you guys. I don't know what was wrong. Good morning, MB. Thank you for using those emojis. No Mercy says hello to Blessed. Ann says, hi, No Mercy. Blessed Mama says, hi, Share Bear. Tori says, good morning, Mike. Blessed Mama says, hi, Tori. Mike says, hi, Tori, with emojis. Thank you, Mike. Shibber says, hi, everybody. No Mercy, Mike. Sonal and Blessed M. Tori. Good morning. Blessed Mama says, hi, Sonal. No Mercy says, hey, Mike, buddy. MB's using emoji, says, hi, Mike. And hi, Share Bear. Ann says, hi, Share Bear. Tori says, good morning, Blessed Mama. Stud Bunny. I put your hands in the pockets and tickle. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, my Oh my goodness. Tina, was it lagging? Was it? I don't know if it was lagging, but there was no sound. Mike says, hi, no mercy. Share Bear says, "Uh, Precious Miller first. I don't have my glasses, so I hope I'm reading everything right. Pop in to say good morning. Gave likes. Gotta get ready for work. Enjoy your day, everyone. Thank you, Precious Miller. Thank you. Excuse me. Share Bear says good morning, Tina. No Mercy says hi, Share Bear. Mike says hi, MB with emojis. Tori says good morning, beautiful Share Bear. Blessed Mama says hi, Precious. Soma says hi to Share Bear. Mike says hi, Share. Hello, purple Share Bear. Oh yeah, she's purple and orange, right? Hi, purple Share Bear. I like it, Mike, with emojis. Blessed Mama says hi, MB. Share Bear says have a blessed day, Precious. Share Bear says hi, Tori, with love. MB says good morning, Blessed Mama. Sona says hi, Blessed Mama. Precious Miller, have an amazing day, everyone. I'm off. Bye. Bye, Precious Miller. You too have an amazing day. Thank you for stopping in. Ann said it doesn't feel like a Tuesday. It feels like Friday. I wish it was Friday. Well, it doesn't matter to me. I'm retired. I know what you mean, Ann. Tori says, good morning to anyone who I might have missed. I'm multitasking. Me too, Tori. It's getting me in trouble. And B says the video was clear on it, but no audio. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know what happened. Stud Bunny 63%. There you go. MB says, good morning to Tori. Stud Bunny. I don't look like an Xfinity, but I do look like a Stud Bunny. There you go. There you go. When I think of Xfinity, I just think of our cable company. our That's our internet, Xfinity. So I just think of like a cable company. I don't know. Tori said, good morning, MB. Fishing and Hunting says, hi, M. Sebastian. Hi, Sebastian. How are ya? Welcome, Sebastian. He says, Stud Bunny, LOL. He's a great guy, always so supportive. He came and said hello in my live, so grateful. Oh, that's nice, Sebastian. He's a great guy. We love him. We love that he comes in and he brightens our day, brightens my day, makes me laugh. What more could you ask for? Thank you, Sebastian. MB says, hi, fishing. Sebastian says, hey, Daisy May. MB, I think of the cable company too when I say Xfinity. Yes, Xfinity is our cable company. I think of the cable guy, not Stud Bunny. MK Fitness, hi there. Hi, buddy. How are ya? MK Fitness is in the house, everyone. Ann says, I'm eating banana bread that Louie made perfect this time. Oh, nice, Ann. Enjoy that. My mom always made banana bread when she was younger. Sherber says, good morning, Sebastian and MK Fitness. Sebastian says, hey, MK. And hey, Share Bear. And Ann sounds delicious, says Sebastian. Tori, yes, ma'am, working on mine and Subby's new channel together. Oh, Tori, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see your channel. Need for Speed. Love a water view. Thank you. Me too. You want to look around? We could play Nosy Neighbor. We do that all the time. Do you want to play Nosy Neighbor? Nosy, 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 nosy. All right. I'll behave. Thank you. Need for Speed. Thanks so much. I'm Kate Fitness. Hey, Ann. I'm having a banana with my protein coffee for breakfast. Also good. Ann says it's very delicious. I bet it is. Mike says, hello, MK Fitness Shorts. I subbed to your channel. Thank you, Mike. MK says, hi, Tori. Shiver says, oh, Tori, that's awesome. I know it. I'm so happy for them. If you can find happiness in this world, you guys go for it. Right? Good for you guys, Tori. I'm so happy for you and Subby. Ann says, my Dundee is here. Hi, my guy. Oh, MK Fitness, Ann. Tori says, good morning, MK. MK Fitness says, hello and thank you, Mike. Don't forget to lick the screen. Oh no. Oh no. Sebastian says, hey, Tori. Mike says, yes, I licked the video. No. No. John P. Morning Daily Sis. Daisy says, sorry. Hi, John. Everyone say hi to John P. Welcome, welcome. No Mercy says, hi, MK buddy. Tori says, good morning, Sebastian. Mike says, Sebastian, I subbed to your channel. Thank you, Mike. Purple Share Bear says, if you're happy and you know it, hit the like. Boom. If you're happy and you know it, hit the like. If you're happy and you know it, then your like will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, hit the like. Sebastian says, Daisy May, how are you? Oh, thank you, Sebastian. I'm very well. A little frazzled at the very beginning, but I'm settling down. I'm chilling right now. Thank you for asking, Sebastian. No Mercy says, hey, Sebastian, mate. Purple Sharebear says, good morning, John. Tori says, good morning, John. Sebastian says, Mike, same right back at you, sir. Mike's a great guy, you guys. MK Fitness. I'm still working on a new name for my channel. MK is too common. Oh, well, let me give it some thought. I'm pretty good at thinking of channel names. Some people use the names I suggest, and some people don't. MK Fitness. MK Fitness Shorts. So your channel is all about the shorts? It's all shorts? Sebastian has said, hey, no frills. Someone says, hi, John P. John P sending love and emojis. And thank you, John. Sebastian says, hey, Sonal, MK Fitness, before I use my first name with my ex-fiance, which is simple and unique. But now, well, maybe we could all come up with a few and you could pick one if you like. Sharebear says, I'll be jumping on the orange account in about 15 minutes. So right now we have purple Sharebear. And later on, we might have orange Sharebear. You can never have too much Sharebear, right? We love her. Mike says, if you're happy and you know it, like the video. Thank you, Mike. No Mercy says, hi, John, mate. Mike says, clap, clap. I sang it, Mike. Did you hear it? Sebastian says, hey, John P. Lovely to see you. John P's great, you guys. MK Fitness says, maybe Dundee in the gym. MK Fitness, I like it. And what do you think about MK Fitness called Dundee in the gym? I like that. I like Dundee in the gym. I like it. Soma says, hi, Sebastian. Blessed Mama says, hi, Mike. Hi, John, Sebastian, and MK. Hi, Blessed Mama. How you doing today? Sonal says, I'm sorry, John says, hi, Sonal. Sending you love and prayers. John said, Blessed Mama with emojis, flowers, and smiley faces. Sonal says, like, thank you, Mike. Or thank you, Sonal. Sonal did it with his other channel. Thank you, Sonal. Blue Sonal. Mike says, hello, Blessed Mama. And he says, how about Croc Dundee? Sebastian says, Blessed Mama, hi. Good to see ya. John says, hey, Mike. John says, hi, No Mercy. John says, hey, Shorts. And also, hey, Share Bear Sis. MK Fitness, this one, yeah. Gonna start my long form channel back up to, but this one is shorts and vertical lives only. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Someone says the blue Sono likes. I like it, Sono. Stud Bunny. Sebastian, thank you so much for the lovely, kind words. Very appreciated. Oh, Sebastian is so kind. Sebastian's very, very sweet. John says, hi, Ann, sis. MK says, hey, John. And says, oh no, where did all that banana bread disappear to? Blame it on the kitty. Tori said, like and subscribe to everyone. Thank you, Tori. Good. John says, hey, Sono Blue connected to you. John says, hey, Tori. Sebastian says, Stud Bunny. We all appreciate you, make me laugh, and remind me that life can be fun. That's right, Sebastian. Yep. I'm going to pin that. I like that. Pin. John says, hey, Bunny, with emojis. MK says, or for the shorts, Dundee Gym Quickies. Oh, I like that one too. See, Mike? Mike, why do I keep calling you Mike? MK Fitness. See what I mean? Start thinking about those and then come up with a few and then maybe have some people vote. Or just you pick the one that you like. It's your channel. But they're cute. Those are cute names. Sona says thank you to John. Mike says sub to everyone. Thank you, Mike. Echo's here, everybody. Living my best life at 60. Echo, good morning. How are you? She said, good Tuesday morning, everyone. Sebastian John P. I'm loving the emojis. I'm feeling happy. Thank you. Oh, good, Sebastian. John says, hi, living my best life at 60. Ann says, hi, Echo. Tori says, good morning, living. John says, thanks, Sebastian. I'm quick. Lisa says, good morning, everyone. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's here, everyone. Sona says, hi, Echo. Sebastian says, hi to Echo. Sona says, hi, Lisa. Tori says, good morning, Lisa. John says, hi, Lisa. MK Fitness, Crack Dundee, maybe. I just got to be careful with copyright stuff. Dundee alone should be fine. Maybe Gator Dundee would work. Give it some thought, but see, now you're on the right track. You are on the right track. Living my best life at 60. Our friend Echo says, thank you for such a warm welcome, everyone. Aw, we're glad you're here, Echo. No Mercy says hi to Lisa. Ann says, I ate without thinking. Now it's all gone. John says, Frills, how your fishing doing? And hugs. How your fish doing? I gotcha. MK says, talking with you all helps. I had no ideas. Oh, see, MK, good. I love that. MK says, hey, Maddie. Maddie's no mercy, right, Maddie? John says, Anna, I got half a kiwi if you want it. Echo says, my days are super busy with my 3.5-year-old granddaughter. I'm trying to pop in where I can. Thank you, Echo. I appreciate it. I understand, girl. Everyone's got stuff going on. If you can stop and say hello and hit the like and chat, I love it. If you can't, I understand. Really, I do. Thank you, Echo, for being here. No mercy says, John, they're all good. Thanks, mate. Excuse me. Hi, Jamie Brown. Jamie Brown's here. Everybody say hi. Jamie, how you doing today? Stud Bunny, how about Stud Bunny Fitness? You're going to give away your name? MK says, hi, Jamie. No Mercy says, hi, Jamie. Jamie says, hi, MK Fitness. Shibra says hi to Echo. Echo's using emojis. Thank you, Echo. And says, John B, I can't get a sugar crumb in now. Over full. Ann's full. She's done. MK says, LOL, that'd be your name, Bunny. Bunny. I love it. Bunny's a cute name. Tori says, Miss Daisy, our channel name is going to be called Kelly Adventure Love. Oh, I love that, Tori. I love it. Shipper loves it too. Awesome. Calling with Taylor Maid's here. Good morning, Daisy. Good morning, Taylor Maid. Hi, Taylor. How are you? Everybody say good morning to Taylor. Taylor Maid, good morning, chat. John says, hi, Taylor, with emojis. Tori says, thank you, Share Bear. Taylor says, hi, Echo Hun. No Mercy says, MK Bro, hope you're well. Busted Mama says, hi, Coloring. Tori says, good morning to Jamie. Living my best life at 60. Our friend Echo says, hi to Taylor. Stud Bunny, okay, you're a good looking guy, so how about Stud Fitness? Jamie says, hi, Tori. Someone says, or Stud Bunny Dundee would be better. You can't steal Stud Bunny. Stud Bunny is for Xfinity. Tori says, good morning to Coloring. Blessed Mama says, Jammies, hi. KY Jelly. KY Jelly, everybody, it's Jack Prepper. Hi, Jack. He says, good morning, Miss Daisy. How are you, Jack? Blessed Mama says, hi to Living. MK Fitness says, Dundee in the gym or D in the G for short would be a fun one. Dundee in the gym. I like Dundee in the gym. Ann says, I'm like a puppy now. Tummy full, eyes want to close automatically. Tummy full, now it's nap time before you go live. No Mercy says, hey, Jack, brother. KY Jelly, Jack says, hi, blessed mama. Lisa says, hi, Jamie, and hi, Taylor. KY Jelly, Jack says, hey, Maddie. It's hard to read that. Ann says, and I have a live in less than an hour, so I can't nap. No napping now, Ann. Have some coffee. Shipper says, hi, KY, hi, Lisa. Jamie says, Stud Bunny, I do fitness too. KY Jelly. KY Jelly says, hi, Share Bear. John says, hi, KY. Jamie says, hi, Blessed Mama. John says, hi, Jamie. Share Bear says, hi, Jamie. Jamie says, hi, John. KY Jelly says, KY Jelly says, stop it, Daisy. I can't say without laughing. Someone says, hi, Jamie. Jamie says, hi, Share Bear. Stud Bunny is for my Stud Bunny man. So you're willing to give it up. Jamie Brown says, hi, Sonal. It's all about freedom. Sonal says, hi, KY. John says, hi, Bunny connected. Oh, you connected with Bunny. Good, good. The Reinhardt's channel. Good morning, Miss Daisy. Good morning, Reinhardt's. Welcome. KY Jelly. I'm just going to call. I'm just going to call you Jack. I'm just going to call you Jack. Jack says, hi, Sonal. Oh, my goodness. Lisa says, Lisa says, hi, Share Bear. Purple Share Bear says, I subbed to Stud. And good morning to Reinhardt's channel. Ann says, hi, Lisa. Sonal says, hi, Reinhardt's channel. MK Fitness says, thanks, Bunny. It sounds fine, but I want something that's either just my name or an alias or something humorous. Don't want to come across as full of myself, and I do mostly laid back scientific stuff. Cool. MK, awesome. The Reinhardt's channel. Good morning, my friends. John P says, hi, Reinhardt. Sebastian. Jamie says, hi, Reinhardt's channel. Purple Sharebear says, LOL, Kelly. I know. I can't even say it. I can't even say it, Sharebear. Lisa says, hi, KY. Jack's laughing. John says, hey, Daisy, you read fast. I do read fast. I do. And I'm going to be reading a book pretty soon, you guys. So, you guys, if you want to join me in a reading, and I'm going to try to slow it down because I do read fast. I do. Reinhardt's channel says, hey, brother Jamie. Jack says, hi, Lisa. Blessed says, hi, Jack. Someone says, I can't stop laughing. Last night, Ann says, MK, if you name it Dundee's Crocs and it's no copyright, I'm sure. Jack's laughing. Stud Bunny, no way. I just wanted you to say Stud Bunny is my man. Soul says, good morning again. Taking a break from the dishes. Hi, Soul Stars. Welcome. Shibber said, did anyone see the traffic stop and they found a pet raccoon with meth pipes? The cop couldn't stop laughing. It was hilarious and wrong in so many ways. Oh my God, Shibber, no. Did not. Sounds hilarious, though. John's laughing. MK Fitness says, hey, sissy. Sonal says, Shibber, I did. You did, Sonal? Jamie says, hi, Soul Stars. Reinhardt's channel says, hi, John. I forgot where I was. I don't have my glasses, so I'm trying to make sure I'm reading. Reinhardt's channel says, hi, John P. Soulstar says, hey there, MK and Jamie. Reinhardt's channel, send them prayers. Sharebear says, here's the video for those who haven't seen it. Thank you, Sharebear. Soul says, it's all about freedom. Says, hi, Soul. Comment deleted. Hi, Daisy. Hi, comment deleted. And who are you, may I ask? May I ask? A truck pulling in. Ooh, the gray clouds are moving in too. MK Fitness, and maybe, but I probably won't have croc content on my channel. Shipper says hi to Soul. Soul says hello to Sono. Gator Slayer Health and Fitness. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Soul says hello, Share Bear. Comment deleted says, hey, Jack, bro. Stud buddy. Yes, you finally said it. Hope your husband didn't hear you say that. And it says, aren't you catching crocs, MK? Sono says, comment deleted. Hi. Reinhardt's channel says, praying for Sono. John P says, soul with emojis. Comment deleted. Sono, it's Maddie. Oh, it's Maddie? Hello, Maddie. John P says, hi, comment. Reinhardt says, hi, blessed mama. Prayers for everyone. Sonal says, I watched a stream about it. Oh, that's funny, Sonal. MK says, I live 3,000 kilometers from the nearest wilderness crocodilians, so only on vacation. Oh, you only do that on vacation. About it. Gotcha. Nature Dog Realms. Hi, everyone. Everyone say hi to Nature Dog Realms. Good morning. How are you? Sonal says hi to Maddie. Soul says, thank you for the blue suit. You're welcome. You guys, sometimes I don't even realize that people are not blue. Jer Bear said it looked like the raccoon was trying to smoke the meth. Hilarious and wrong. LOL. Wild, not wilderness. Reinhardt's channel says, just subscribe to John. Comment deleted. Popped in on my spare account to drop another like. Thank you. Thank you, comment deleted, Maddie. Jamie Brown says, hi, Nature Dog Realms. Someone says, hey, Nature Dog. And says, hi, Nature Dog Realms. Soulstar says, hello, John P. I have creator. Welcome. Hi, I have creator. Welcome back. Sherbert says, hi, comment deleted. Lisa says, you laughed and the sun came out. That's good. Thank you, Lisa. It's been a crazy morning. Soul says, Sonal is Maddie. Hello, Maddie. Ann says, oh, I got it. Ah, okay, got it, MK. Sherbert says, hi. I have creator. Reinhardt's channel says, morning, Lisa. Stud Bunny says, hi, Lisa. Jack Pepper says, something strange. I can't quite put my finger on it. It keeps slipping off. I have a creator slash share bear. So sorry about the typo. Don't worry about it, buddy. MK Fitness. And the croc catching would be stuff like my fishing channels or a new hunting channel. But of course, I'd cook some up on this channel. Cool, MK. Share Bear says hi to Chris. John says hi of creator with emojis. MK Fitness Shorts. Hey, Andy. I have creator says hey, John and MK. Soul says soul comment deleted is Maddie. Is no mercy? No mercy, Maddie? Message deleted is no mercy, Maddie. Stud Bunny says, MK, I just subbed. Nature Dog says, hi, Jamie, Sharebear, Lisa, I have creator, KY, Sonal, MK, John, Ann, Command. Everyone is doing good. Good. Oh, there's Daisy Dukes. Hi. MK, I had never even seen a wild crocodilian till this January, then went on to catch several and eat them. Oh my goodness, MK, really? Soul says, oh, thank you for the correction, Sonal. John says, hi, Nature Dog with emojis. Stud Bunny says, hey, Nature Dog, hi. Fishing and Hunting says, hi, John. I have a creator says, hi, NDR with a purple heart. MK Fitness says, and it felt like a regular Tuesday for me. That's good. Someone says, Soul, no problem. Got confused too. And says, Kelly, I don't know what happened. I washed my hair this morning and now it's all curly. My straight hair is suddenly very curly. Really? Mine's always curly. Curly, wavy. I have very thick, heavy hair. It probably looks beautiful, Anne. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It probably looks lovely on you. Lisa says, hi, Stud Bunny. Stud Bunny said, I still want to know who my secret admirer is. I would have to go back and rewatch that stream. And I think it was Tuesday. I think it was a week ago. We'll figure it out. We'll find out who it was. Soul says, hi, Sebastian. John says, Anne, I like curly. Jack Pepper. Jack Pepper's giving us jokes. Lisa says hi to Reinhardt's channel. MK Fitness Short says mine goes from mostly straight to slightly wavy to kind of curly and back. Mine too. It's never straight though. I don't ever have straight hair. It's always curly or wavy. Echo says I just connected with everyone I wasn't connected to. Welcome new friends. Good, Echo. Living my best life at 60. Our friend Echo. Making friends. Thank you. MK Fitness. Yes, no. Mercy is Maddie. Okay. No Mercy is Maddie and also message deleted, right? And it says, John P., I love it so much. I'm scared to comb my hair now. Maybe combing will take away the curls. It might. Just fluff it up with your hands. Stud Bunny, I think my secret admirer is Daisy May in disguise. Lisa, hi, Nature Dog. How are you and the fur babies? How are you and the fur babies doing? Excuse me. West Country, hi. West Country Mudlarks is here. Says, hi, Daisy May. Hi, everyone. Hi, West Country. How are you? MK Fitness says, I could do Gator Slayer health and fitness for my long form channel and Dundee in the gym for my shorts channel. That sounds good. Someone says, hi, MK Fitness. Thanks. Jack says, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. It's free. Yes, like and subscribe. And we do have memberships for anybody who would like one. Insider perks, fun stuff to do, amazing views of things I get to show you. Nature Dog says, Echo, hello there. And hi, Lisa in West Country. Goals are for you. Our friend Shelly's here. She says, good morning, Daisy. Good morning. Good goals are for you, Shelly. MK Fitness says, hey, Shelly. And says, it's not me, Stud Bunny. Shelly says, good morning, lovely chat. The grind with Nicole. Hi, Nicole. She says, good morning, Daisy. Nicole, I want you to do me a favor, okay? Are you here, Nicole? Anybody who wants watch time, you need to subscribe to my husband's channel. It's called Daisy's Dad. Because I watch a lot of content on that channel when I'm in bed. And I watch a lot. So if you guys want to subscribe to Daisy's Dad channel, there's a link on my about section. And I watch a lot of stuff in bed. So Nicole, if you would subscribe to his channel. He's not building a channel. It's just a support channel for me. Because this morning I got up a little early and I went to put you on while I was making the bed and stuff on the TV, and you're not there. So anybody who wants watch time, connect with my husband's channel, Daisy's Dad. It's not him. It's really just me. All right. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. Reinhardt's channel. Just subscribe to Jack Prepper. Nature Dog Realm says hi. Good morning, Nicole. Stonewall says hi, Nicole. Nature Dog Realms. When I was younger, my hair was pinned straight. And then I would get perms for curly hair. Really? Straight hair, and then you got perms. Yeah, a lot of people got perms back in the day. Do they do perms anymore, anybody? Does anybody know? West Country says, hey, Nature Dog Realms. Reinhardt's channel. Just subscribe to The Grind with Nicole. Thank you. Nicole says, good morning, Sonal and Nature Dog. Stud Bunny. I just subbed to Jack Prepper. You can also get it free in the pharmacy. Jack says, the Reinhardts, I'm subbed to you already. Sonal says, hi, West Country. MK Fitness, haven't had it fully straight ever and hasn't been properly curled since I was a little kid, but the degree of waves and curls changes a lot. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. And says Nature Dog, I usually have very straight, long hair. You do, Anne? You have long hair? I'm going to take a seat, you guys. I've been standing since we started. Okay, hold on one second. Let me get caught up. I took a seat. I've been standing since I came out here. The whole hour went so quick. All right. I'm going to have to reheat my breakfast. It's not, it's cold. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Where am I on this chat, you guys? All right, where am I here? All right, we got Shelly. We got Nature Dog Realms. She talked about her hair. Reinhardt's channel just subscribed to the grind with Nicole. Great, 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 great. Nicole says, good morning. Sonal and Nature Dog. Stud Bunny. I just subbed to KY Jelly. You can also, oh, I get that one. West Country. Dundee in the gym. You did change it? Haven't had it fully straight ever. He did change it. It looks great. Dundee in the gym. Ann says, Nature Dog, I usually have very straight long hair. West Country. Hey there, Sonal. Reinhardt's channel. Thanks, brother. Lisa, hi, West Country. Ann says, must be something in the new shampoo I tried today. Oh, there must be. Nature Dog, Lisa, we are great. How are you? How are you, Lisa, and everyone? West Country says, we are great. Thank you, Daisy May. Enjoying the sun. Hope you're okay. I'm good, West Country. Thank you for stopping in. Ann says, it's also very healthy, shining now. Oh, that's good, Ann. The Reinhardt's channel just subscribed to everyone. Thank you. West Country says, please remember when you sub, leave a high or a short on a short, or the sub won't stick. Grind with Nicole says, yes. Yes, subscribe to my husband's channel. And if you are, then I need to get on his channel and make sure he subscribe back. You'll get a free subscriber. He won't watch your content, but I will watch it. He doesn't use the channel. It says, me. Yes, Ann, I played you this morning. Matter of fact, Ann, I think I'm playing a playlist for you. I'm playing Sherry Vlog. I'm playing Ann. Oh, I was also playing Miss Southern Belle. John says, hello, West Country. Share Bear says, hi, West Country. Hi, Nicole. Ann says, Daisy's dad. Yes. Yes, Daisy's dad. John says, hi, Nicole. Share Bear says, hi, Goals. West Country will do, Daisy. Thank you. Yes. Ann says, oh, I'll check if I am. You are, Ann. Yes, and you are. I play you all the time on there. I really use it just for watch time for people. West Country says, hey, Share Bear, Stud Bunny. Shelly, I bet it's you. No, it wasn't her. Nope. Shelly says, hi, Sebastian. Someone says, hi, Shelly. John says, hi, Goals with emojis. Shelly says, hi, Stud with emojis. West Country says, plus, if you leave a comment, we can get back. Yes. That's the hard part. People don't leave comments, and then I can't find them. Like, I was trying to find the grind with Nicole this morning on the TV. It takes me longer to try to find somebody. I could have played their videos. Shelly says, Stud, what do you mean? Ann says, give me his link, Kelly. I can't find Daisy's dad. And it's on my About section. There's a link on my About section. You got to go anyways, don't you? Don't you got to go, Ann? Oh, you said 9:30. Okay. Okay. No Mercy, thank you. Oh my goodness, No Mercy, thank you, buddy. You are so kind and so sweet. No Mercy. Everybody, make sure you are subscribed to my friend No Mercy. He's got a beautiful, beautiful stream, you guys. Thank you, my friend. Dundee says, what do y'all think? I like it, Dundee, in the gym. Ann says, yes, it hangs on my butt. It hangs. Oh my God, Ann, really? Your hair is all the way down to your butt? Wow. That sounds beautiful. Sherbres and Nicole, how many watch hours do you need? Yeah, Nicole, we will all help you. Thank you again, No Mercy, Maddie. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I am so far behind. West Country Mudlarks, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm going to try to work my way up, everybody. The Flanadian, good morning. Dundee in the gym. Hi, West Country. West Country Mudlarks. Hi, Dundee in the gym. Abigail, hi, Star. Hi, Abigail. The grind says, hi, Goals. Scully Pop. Hi, Scully. He says, Soul Star. Stitch Love says, good morning, Mama Chris. Hi, Stitch Love. Scully says, hi, Abigail. Flanidian says, hello. Soulstar says, hi, Brostar Scully. West Country Mudlarks, thank you so much. So kind of you. So generous. Abigail says, hi, blessed mama. Melly Johns, hi, Melly, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Scully Pop says, good morning. Hi, Scully. Blessed Mama drops Daisy's dad link. Thank you, Blessed Mama. Abigail says, hi, Nicole. Nicole says, I subbed to Daisy's channel, left a comment. Thank you, Nicole. Scully says, Daisy Pop, hi, buddy. Nature Dog says, good morning, Stitch Love. Larry says, good morning, Daisy. Everyone, hi, Larry. I'm trying to run through the chat because I'm so far behind. Hi, Larry. Good morning, buddy. Ann says, are you chasing me again? Stud Bunny says, so how do you know I wasn't Shelly? It wasn't Shelly. She wasn't here that day. Nature Dog says, yes. Sherbert says, hi, Melly. How many watch hours do you need for Real Life Channel? Stitch Loves, thank you. Thank you, Stud Bunny. West Country says, can someone put the link? Yes, got it. Melly's sending love. Dundee in the gym leaves some honest feedback on the name and profile pic. Not convinced on the picture yet. I love the name. Ann says, I'm too old for you, LOL. Abigail says, hi, Bunny. Stitch Love says, hi, good morning, everyone. Hi, Stitch Love. Good morning. Stud Bunny says, I subbed to Stitch Love. Ann says, oh, Dundee, you are young, just my luck. Abigail says, I feel blessed with you guys. Melly says, good morning, Daisy. Good morning, Melly. Sherbert says, hi, Stitch Love. Dundee says, good morning, Stitch. Shelly says, remember to be kind to your soul because it's listening. Abigail says, hi, Stitch Love. Sherbert says, I swear I was subbed goals. I subbed again. Dundee says, hi, Abigail. Stitch Love, sorry I'm late. You're not late. You're right on time. No Mercy says, hi, Abigail. Stitch Love says, good morning. Abigail says, I love you guys. Abigail says, hi. Did I miss anybody? Hi, Abigail. Very long. Anne's got very long hair. Nature Dog, Abigail, you are so sweet. She is. Hi, Sunny Chronicles. Welcome, 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 welcome. Devin, is it raining here? Devin, hi, Devin. How are you? It's raining in Virginia. You must have what we had yesterday, right? We had a lot of rain yesterday. Sherbert says, I'll be watching Nicole. I got about 6 hours. Me too, Sherbert. Good. Oh, see, Nicole will help you. Everybody will help you. Nature Dog says, hi, Larry. Dundee says, hi, Jimmy. I'm sorry. Dundee says, hi, Sunny. Someone says, Scully Pop. I love that name. Oh, my goodness. Scully, I finished watching The Wizard of Oz yesterday on your channel. Loved it. Scully, I loved it. Nicole said, I need 441. Oh, Nicole, we'll get you there. Everybody, help out the grind with Nicole. She needs 441 more watch hours. Come on, you guys. Go to work. Help this girl. Hardworking girl. Funny, beautiful girl. Check out the grind with Nicole. Play a playlist. Watch a live stream. Play some videos for her. Okay. Thank you so much. Sunny Chronicles, how are you? Sunny. We have two Sunnies. Welcome, Sunny Chronicles. How are you? Melly Dons, how are you in that lovely family of yours? Hi, Devin. I'm so far behind you guys. I'm trying to just jump around. Nature Dog says hi to Scully. Scully says hi, Jamie. Hi, Flanadian Nina. Hey, Stud Bunny. Did I just vote on your name? Yes, it's for him. Mm-hmm. Yes, you did. Scully says hi, Nature Dog. Dundee. Stud Bunny says, yes, you did. Sherbert says, I believe that, Sono. Sono. What did I miss, Sono? Sherbert, YouTube is playing with people's subs. Nature said, I was watching you play video games yesterday, lurking. Ann says, hi, all newcomers. I'm too lazy to type all those names with my fingers. West Country says, I will put you on running as well. The grind with Nicole. Thank you, West Country. Thank you. Stud Buddy hits up to Flanadian. Abigail says, my watchbook of life. We love you, Abigail. You're such a bright, shining star. Well, I have to run later. Bye, KY Jelly / Jack Prepper. And look at that. I said it without laughing. Bye, Jack Prepper. Bye, KY Jelly. Thank you for stopping in. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Abigail says, I love you guys. We love you too, Abigail. Flynadian says hi to Anne. Anne says, Dundee, I have all my fingers, but I'm not a typist. I type with 2 fingers. Shabber says, have a blessed day, KY. Abigail says, never give up on yourself. Nicole says, thank you, West Country. West Country says, bye, KY Jelly. Sono says, I'm almost to 400 watch hours. Yay, Sono. Lisa says, hi, Dundee in the gym. Love the picture. No, no. No. Hi, Addison. Welcome. Addison says, hey, Nature Dog. Hey, Soul. Hey, Abigail. Nicole says, thank you. You're welcome, Scully. Scully says, Stud Bunny. Nature Dog says, hey, Addison. Abigail says, I like Starbucks drinks. Hold on. No. Larry says, I stubbed Nicole. Thank you, Larry. You'll love her. She's great. Hi, Maddie. Maddie's Nifty Creations. She's here. She says, hi, Sebastian. Sono says, hello, everyone. I didn't say hi to. The chat is going fast. I can't. Me either, Sono. I'm trying. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Scully says, hi, Maddie. Abigail says, hi, Maddie. All right, now I have Daisy. Right, I have to go. Don't forget, if you do sub, leave a comment. I will sub you back. Bye, all. Thanks, Daisy May. Thank you, West Country Mudlarks, and thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Dundee says, oops, LOL. Maddie says, hi, Ann. Scully says, hi, Dundee. Maddie says, hi, Dundee. Jamie says, hi, everyone. Hi, Jamie. Welcome, buddy. Ann says, that's what happens when you want to be fancy instead of practical. Maddie says, hi, Scully. Nicole says, thank you, Larry. Maddie says, hi, Jamie. Dundee says, hey, Scully. Abigail says, hi, Jamie. Scully says, hi, West Country. Maddie says, hi, Nicole. Sono says, hi, Maddie. Fishing and Hunting says, hi, Maddie. Maddie says, hi, Abigail. Hi, Sono. Hi, Fishing and Hunting. Hi, West Country. Nicole says, hi, Maddie. Flynadian says, what's up today, Kelly? What's up today? Nothing much. We're supposed to get some more rain, I think. So, kind of like staying close to home today, just like yesterday. Maddie says, hi, Fishing and Hunting. Hi, West Country. Nicole says, hi, Maddie. Lisa says, Stud Bunny, maybe. The Floridian aunt laughed. West Country says, hey, Maddie. Abigail says, I'm going to keep on pushing. You do that, Abigail. Good job. Dundee in the gym says, wow, 98 subs. Thanks so much. Was it 90? Awesome. Maddie says hi to Flynadian. Flynadian says hi back. Maddie says, it's been raining all month here. Where are you guys? Are you in Florida, Maddie? And says, I got myself a black desk. So then everything else had to be black too. And now I stumble in the dark. Oh my God, Ann. Flynadian said, I want to go out on your boat. We don't have a boat, but I would like to too. Adam says, hey, Nicole. Hey, Nina. Adam says, hey, Ann. Stud Bunny Kelly, do you remember seeing Lisa in the chat? I'm not sure, Stud Bunny. I am not sure. At least you're color coordinated, Ann. That's right, Ann. Matchy, matchy. Devin says you fish the canal there. No, Devin, I don't. I don't. Sometimes there's a little kid that does. Maddie says, oh, Tennessee. That's right, Maddie. That's right. Yep, I forgot. Maddie said, but it's okay. At the same time, so many places need the rain. We want come places. We want We went to some places and the creeks were dry. Oh, right. There's a drought around. Yep. Mm-hmm. Abigail says hi. Devin. Ann says hi. Addison. Scully Pop. Hi, Dundee. Devin. Hello, Abby. Scully. Hi, Devin. Maddie. Last week, rain before the rain. And this week, rain. Rain and more rain. Maddie says hi, Devin. Floridian. Oh, I thought one of those was yours. I wish. I wish. No, Hi, Mary. Mary says, good morning, Daisy. Sorry I'm late. I had meetings. You're not late. You're right on time, Mary. Welcome. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mary. Devin says, hi, Scully. Abigail says, hi, Mary. Stud Bunny. Devin, I just subbed. Dundee in the gym. Get yourself glow in the dark or neon permanent markers and color. Yeah, that's a good idea. Mary says, good morning, chat. Good morning, Mary. Abigail says, I love you, Mary. Ann says, yes, there was at least Flanagan. There's that at least. Abigail did more painting. Oh, Abigail, I have to check you out, girl. Flanagan says hi to Ann. Nicole says, good morning, Addison. Devin says, thanks, stud. Mary says, good morning, Abigail. Addison says, good morning. Good morning, Addison. Maddie says, we went to a river to Magnifish and half of it was dry. Wow. Abigail says, I love Mary. Maddie says, hi, Mary. Ann says, it has lights behind the letters, but some of the light seems to not work anymore. Maddie says hi to Addison. Nature Dog says hi, Mary and Maddie. Addison says, hey, Maddie. Oh, is it really true that I reached the bottom? Hey, the sky's starting to clear up. Oh, yes, I finished another little diamond painting, Kelly. You did, Ann? I can't wait to see it. What's it of? Awesome, Ann. Maddie says, yes, you have. LOL. So I think I'm sub to everyone. Mary says, good morning, Maddie and Nature. Sherber says, good morning to Maddie and Mary and Addison. Dundee says, okay, new handle is, I need my glasses. Hold on, guys. My eyes are pretty good when I first wake up, but after that, I can't see anything. Yeah, today I'm playing Sherry Vlog. I'm playing Miss Southern Belle. I'm playing, oh, who else? Oh, wait a minute. Miss Southern Belle. I forgot now. I know I'm playing Sherry Vlog and Miss Southern Belle, but I'm playing somebody else as well. I can't remember what I did, when I got up this morning. All right. Okay, Dundee in the gym says, okay, new handle is Din the G. Abigail says hi to Share Bear. Someone says hello, Orange Share Bear. Orange Share Bear is back. Welcome, Orange Share Bear. Nature Dog says, yes, you did. I'm losing it. Or funny. All right. Ann says, hut in the forest with a deer in the front. Oh, that sounds lovely, Ann. That sounds really cute. Maddie says, hi, Share Bear. Mary says, good morning, Share Bear. Addison, hi, Share Bear. Maddie says, I have a premiere of 4. Thank you, Maddie. Everybody check out Maddie's Nifty Creations at 4 p.m. Addison says, good morning. Mary says, Abigail, girl, you are a good artist. I love what you're doing. She's fantastic, isn't she, Mary? Yes, everybody check out Abigail. Goals are for you. Please. Dundee in the gym. Hi, Addison. Abigail, a zoo. Dundee says, hey, Mary. Nicole says, why did Tuesday break up with Monday? Because it was tired of starting the week with baggage. Thank you, Nicole. That's a good one. Why did Tuesday break up with Monday? Because it was tired of starting the week with baggage. Stud Muffin. Okay, let's narrow it down. If it wasn't Skull, Nature Dog, Mary, Shelley, Dundee, Maddie, Ansel, that just leaves Daisy, May, and Lisa. It could have been somebody else. I would really have to go back and watch it. Maybe I will. If I can find the time, if I can find the time, I'll watch it. It's just it happened in the first like 10 minutes of the stream. It was I think it was Tuesday, a week ago. Ann says I gotta get stuff ready. See you later. Bye, Ann. Thank you. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Ann, for being here. Have a good day. I will watch your replay. I love trivia. Edison says, hey, Dundee. Mary says, good morning, Dundee. Abigail did a zoo painting. Oh, how nice, Abigail. Dundee says, good morning, Ann. Abigail says, I'm going to keep on pushing. That's good. Mary says, good morning, Stud and Bunny. Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning, Stud Bunny. Shelly says, hey, Stud. Stud Bunny says, oh, hang on, Sebastian in the chat on that day. No, it was a woman. Mary says, Daisy, how are you doing today? It looks beautiful. It is beautiful, Mary. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, Mary. Thanks. I hope you are. How are you? Maddie says, that was a good one. Shelly says, hi, Maddie. Sonal says, why is 6 afraid of 7? 7, 8, 9. I love that joke, Sonal. That's a good joke. Dundee says, okay, it's Jim Dundee now. Way easier to read. I like that better. Jim Dundee now. I like it. Abigail says, I like to paint. Nicole says, just a morning joke. Thank you, Nicole. It's always good for a morning joke. We love it. Shelly says, Maddie, my name is Shelly. Abigail says, nice to see everyone. Nature Dogs' house, Ann's ours. Oh, Ann didn't say. If she said, I forgot. I don't think Ann said. But our friend, The Grind with Nicole, is 440 hours away. Dundee, you have to struggle reading it. Kelly showed me it wasn't good. Yeah, I believe in something simple, Dundee. Sometimes the people's titles, especially like when you're reading the chat, but it's your channel and you can do whatever you want. Maddie says, hi, Nature Dog. Maddie says, Amish going by my house right now. Aw. I used to love seeing the Amish. Where I used to live, I used to see them. Maddie says, hi, Shelly. Sonal says, Abigail, I commented on your shorts. Thank you, Sonal. Mary says, I'm doing good, Daisy. Thanks. Oh, good, Mary. Happy Tuesday, Mary. Nature Dog says, okay. Kevin says, hi, everybody. Hi, Kevin. Welcome. Good to see you, Kevin. Thanks for being here. Maddie says, yep, me too. Abigail says, thank you so much. Maddie says, hi, Kevin. So does Abigail. Kevin says, hi, Miss Daisy. Hello, Kevin. Nature Dog Realms, okay, watching them both. Oh, thank you, Nature Dog. So Nature Dog's I'm watching Ann and the grind with Nicole. Thank you. And I'm gonna put the grind on with Nicole too today. Right now I'm playing something by Miss Southern Belle. It was 3 hours. And I put on about 7:45. So after the stream is over, then I will run Nicole all day. And I ran Ann all day yesterday in Adventure America. And today I'm running Sherry Vlog too. Trying to help as many as I can. Maddie says there's many here. Sonal says, hi, Kevin. Sonal says, you're welcome, Abigail. Well, Fanady and Maddie, did you say you're in Tennessee? Yes, she did. Kevin says, hi, Sonal, Abigail, Maddie, and Shelly. Sonal says, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Goals are for you, Shelly says, grind and putting time in from you. Thank you, goals for you. Goals are for you. Nicole says, thank you, Nature Dog. Maddie says, yes, we are. I think I'm caught up. And guess what? It's kind of quiet. Flanadian says, I am too. Sonal says, I need 700. Oh, you took it and I didn't see it. Tell me what you need, Sonal. Tell us what you need. We will help. I need 700 watch hours to make 1,000. I'm going to keep on painting. Thank you, Abigail. Sona, what do you mean you need to make 1,000? You're fully monetized, aren't you? Right? Yeah, because you have memberships and you have super chats and all that on your channel. Why do you need hours? What are the hours? I don't understand. Does anybody know? Nature Dog, did you ever find out like after I monetize what exactly we need as far as hours go? Does anybody know? Sona says watch time, sorry. Dundee says, hi, Kevin. Maddie says, I'm reading how to relieve the poison sumac and poison ivy we got from cutting that tree. My poor arms are scratched from itching. I use sumac medicine, but it's not helping much. Oh, my goodness, Maddie. Itchy, itchy is right. And then it burns, right? When you scratch too much. Oh, Kevin says, hi, Dundee. Abigail says, I got 1K yesterday. Good, Abigail. So, Nadine, Abigail, I just saw some of your art. Just beautiful. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, Flynadian. Oh no, Maddie. Yeah, Maddie, that's horrible. She says, yes, I have it. Terrible, terrible. You need more hours to make more money from ads. Supers and chaps come first. Abigail says, I'm 23. Kevin says, oh man, I got to keep the pink stuff around all summer. Oh, yes. Orange Share Bear says, hi, Kevin. Hi, Orange Share Bear. How are you? Nature says, I still don't know. I know, me neither. But Sona, and Dundee, you need more hours to make money from ads. Supers and members come first. Hmm. Hi, Stitching It Up. Stitching It Up, capturing country life. Our friend Elisa is here. She says, what's up, everyone? Hi, Stitching It Up. How are you? Abigail says, I'm allergic to poison ivy. Ooh, yucky, yuck. Abigail says, thank you very much. Sona says, maybe I'm reading it wrong. Kevin, I forgot what it's called, but I know I got a bottle already, right? Calamine lotion or something like that. Yeah. Maddie says, we do member giveaways and it helps. He never skips the ad and helps pay for the channels. Good. Orange Airbird says, hi, Stitching It Up. Good morning. Dundee says, super chats and members are 500 subs, 3K hours. Yes, yes, Dundee in the gym, but we have all that. And Sonal has all that, right? I think Sonal's fully monetized. I don't understand. Sonal says, hi, Stitching. Stitching Up says, hey, Sharebear, my friend. Abigail says, hi, Stitching. Maddie says, we have, but it's not helping. Sonal says, oh, I never mind. LOL. Dundee says, the 100,000 subs apparently doubles your income again. 100,000? I'm not going to hold my breath, guys. Fisherman's Lodge. Hey, Daisy May. Hi, Fisherman's Lodge Stewart. How are you, buddy? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Abigail says hi to the fishing. Hi, everybody. Sherbert says hi, Stitching It Up with love. Someone else says, I realize Nature Dog was talking about ad revenue. Nature Dog says, I cannot find anything that gives any information about needing any more hours after getting the 4. Right, Nature? Right? It doesn't show you anywhere. I don't understand. The Fisherman's Lodge says hi to Abigail and hi, Chris. Nature says hi, Fisherman. Orange Sherbert says fishing and hunting outdoors. Hi. Sonal says hi, Stuart. Maddie says Grandma Kay is over 200,000 going. She's amazing. Wow. 200,000. Well, that would be awesome. Right? Fisherman's Lodge says, hey, Sonal, my dearest brother. Maddie says she's a longtime friend. Sonal says, I'm fully monetized. Yes, you are. Yep. Dundee says, I think a certain amount of hours after they hit the algorithm, but that's about it. I think so too, Dundee. Maddie says, hi, Fisherman. Lisa says, Maddie, have you tried calamine lotion? Dundee says, but views and viewer retention matters, which is basically the same. You're right. You still got to keep producing, right? Whether it's a live stream, a video, shorts. You have to feed it. Nature Dog Realms described it the best. She described it as you two being a baby, and that baby is hungry all day and all night long. You have to keep feeding the baby, and that's a great comparison. She's spot on. You can't just go on YouTube and think I'm going to make a lot of money. You have to help people. Um, you have to help people with their channels. You have to have people help with your channel, and it takes a lot of work, right? It takes work. It takes effort. You have to keep feeding that baby, just like she said. The baby's hungry. The baby's hungry. The baby's hungry, and she's right. It's perfect analogy. Perfect. Stitching it up says can't chat, but let it play for a few minutes. Thank you, Stitching. Thank you. Maddie says, "Yup, she's got the YouTube plaque." Wow, I didn't think those things really existed. Maddie says, "I did. It's not helping." Dundee says, "Hey, country life." Dundee says, "Oh, Nature Dog was a woman." Oh, did no Nature Dog? Nature Dog was a woman. Yes, she is. Someone says, "I don't really go for the money. I love making content." Me too. I mean, I'm trying to supplement my retirement. I'm retired, so I want to make money. Sure. Hi, Greg. Greg's here, everybody. Greg says, "Good morning from Maine." Good morning, Greg. How is everybody in Maine? How's everything in Maine? Nature Dog says, "Thanks, Kelly." It never stops. It's the truth, Nature. And when you said that, like you said that, and like a light bulb went off in my head. Like she is spot on. It's true. Maddie said it was super excited when she showed us all. Oh, Maddie, that's cool. Shearbear says hi to Greg. Greg says hi to Shearbear. Lisa says Benadryl. Yes, Benadryl will help. Shearbear says nice, Greg. Greg says beautiful morning here. Caught an 18-inch brook trout this morning. Wow, cool. Sona says hi to Greg. Sona says I don't really go for the money. I love making content. Abigail says hi, Greg. Friends of Dashers and More says morning, everyone. And now that is Colleen, right? Colleen is her friend. Maddie says her one tip: don't sleep on your shorts. Help gain subs and grow. Yes, I agree with that. Greg says beautiful fish. Brought it home for my neighbor. Oh, how nice, Greg. Colleen says yes, that's me. I am friend Colleen. Colleen the friend. I'm doing anything to try to remember Colleen. That's all. Colleen's the friend. Friend Colleen. Maddie says I agree too. Dundee says, as with my autism and multiple PTSD, a regular job isn't an option. My goal is to use my channels to market my personal training and fishing gear and services I offer on the fishing channels. That's great, Dundee. Make it happen. Maddie says hi to Greg. Abigail says nice. Maddie says hi, Lisa. Greg says hello, Maddie. Abigail says I have a learning disability and special needs. Well, we love you, Abigail. We love you, and we love that you are here. I just want to tell you guys it is Tuesday, May 13th, 2025, 9:30 a.m. East Coast time. And we have 80 degrees, 80. Wait a minute, we have 42 votes. We have 42 votes. Stud muffin, or I'm stud. Oh my God. I hope you didn't hear that. I meant stud bunny. Stud bunny. Oh. Shelly says, Nicole, I'm watching some of your old lives. Thank you, Shelly. Greg, I caught 4 brook trout this morning, but 18 was the big fish of the morning. That's cool, Greg. Congrats. Dundee says, yeah, I'm on disability myself. Got the second highest disability rating there is, actually. Whoa. Whoa, Dundee, that's serious business. Abigail says, it is raining outside. Someone says, Dundee, PTSD is never fun. I forgot to mention I also have it. Yeah, that PTSD is tough, you guys. I give you guys lots of kudos, lots of love. It's stuff to it's hard handling that stuff. Colleen says, "Morning, Shelly." Maddie says, My little has autism. That's my fear for my little one. But if you message Autism Tennessee, they can help connect with resources. That's the event we help throw in Nashville. Oh, that's great, Maddie. I have an autistic nephew. He was diagnosed with autism, I think, when he was about 2 years old. And he is now, goodness gracious, he's in his 30s. Is that right? I believe he is now in his 30s, you guys. Lisa says, Abigail, you are just unique. Isn't she? Abigail's fantastic. We love you, Abigail. Goals are for you. Shelly says, Greg, I subbed. Oh, you'll love Greg's content, you guys. Greg's great. Sharebird says, hi, Colleen. Scully pop using emojis. Thank you, Scully. Greg says, thank you, Goal. Abigail says, thank you so much, Lisa. Shelly says, I have a PC running all day. Thank you. Maddie says, the manager's name is Jessica. She can help you out. Dundee says, but it's only enough to live because my family helps with food. My apartment is owned by my mom, and the rent's cheaper than it would be, so it's covered. That's good, Dundee. That's good. Colleen says, Abigail, I sub to you. Greg says, beautiful morning in Florida, too. It looks like, yeah, we're supposed to get some rain. It's always a beautiful morning. I love the mornings. Shelly says, watching people's content. Thank you, Shelly. Abigail says, I have low muscle tone. Addison says, have a good day, y'all. I got to go to work. Bye, Addison. Have a good day. Thank you so much for being here. Dundee says, sorry to hear that solo. And yeah, not easy at all. No, it's not. Maddie says, it's definitely not fun. I have it and never used to have it, but drama causes it. I pray for you. Thank you, Maddie. Dundee says, bye, Addison. Shelly says, I am a resource specialist and a state advocate for the state of New Jersey. Nicole says, have a great day, Addison. Dundee says, hi, Maddie. Sonal says, take care, Addison. Sherbert says, Addison, have a blessed day. Maddie says, little boo. Maddie says, little boo, Miss Penny has been diagnosed since she was 5. She couldn't talk since she was 6. I know what that's like, Maddie. You're a great mom. Kevin says, hi, Shelly. Sonal says, be right back. I'm going to get coffee. Get some for everybody, Sonal. Shelly says, I work with special needs families and mental health struggles. That's nice, Shelly. That's awesome. Sherbert says 49 likes. Woohoo, 49. Thank you, everyone. Sonal says 50. Thank you, Sonal. Orange Sherbert says, I was able to drink my coffee today before the dog finished this morning. Sherbert had coffee. No coffee for the dog. Dundee says, well, I'd much prefer being able to finance my life by myself. I hear you, Dundee. You know, I'm retired, and I thought I planned really well for retirement, but once I retired, the world went crazy. I retired in 2020. So everything went crazy and everything's way more expensive now. So I had to figure out ways to supplement my retirement, such as my YouTube channel. I also sell stuff on eBay, and I also make diamond painting and beach stuff, and I sell on Etsy. I'm not looking for a handout. I'm working. I'm trying to make extra money. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? All right. Colleen says, hi, Share Bear. Maddie says, you're doing awesome. Thank you, Maddie. So are you guys. You have the beautiful family there, Maddie. Dundee says, what, Share Bear? Nature Dog says, hi, Dundee. Hi, Maddie. Share Bear says, Dundee in the gym. My dog ate it. My dog got it yesterday. Her dog drank her coffee. Shelly says, 50. Thank you, Shelly. Dundee says, never heard a dog drinking coffee. Maddie says, I'm still drinking mine, and then I just served when I first joined you. Nature Dog says, hi, friend of Dashing. Maddie says, oh boy, so you retired just when COVID hit? Yes. I retired just before COVID, before everything shut down. Yes, I did. Daisy, you're my hero. Oh, thank you. We love you. Thank you. I love you guys too. Abigail says, "You're my hero, Shelly." And Dee says, "Right, Kelly. Plus, if I live my life like I want, I won't receive my disability anymore." Right? I understand, Dundee. That'd be so sweet. Maddie says, "That's when we first started Johnny's Corner. It was why to help people who were stuck inside or in hospitals because of COVID." Yeah, I wish I would have started a channel earlier. Mhm. It was when my first dog, Betsy, passed away that I thought about doing it. Nicole, have a wonderful day, Daisy and Chat. Thank you, Nicole. We're going to help you get your hours, girl. You go, Nicole. Everybody check out the grind with Nicole. She needs 400 something hours. Everybody can help her out. Okay? Coffee cake. Hi, coffee cake emoji. She says, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Also, hello. Hello, coffee cake. Good to see you, girl. Abigail says, hi, coffee. Fishing says, hi, goals. Bye, Nicole. Have a great day, girl. Be safe. Maddie says, hi, Bish. Abigail says, you're welcome, Shelly. Dundee says, hey, coffee. MK here. Change to a more unique name. I love it. I love Dundee in the gym. Abigail says, I love you guys. We love you too, Abigail. Nature Dog, it is wonderful to get the opportunity to become monetized. Doing what you love. It's a gift of a dream coming true through. Yes, you're right, Nature Dog. I mean, I'm not doing it to make tons and tons of money. You know, I do have a retirement, but it certainly helps. I'm trying to supplement it. I'm working my way through it. I'm finding out what works for my channel, what doesn't. And if you guys have any suggestions, don't be afraid to, to let me know. Right on, Nature Dog. Right on. More power to you, girl. Abigail says, stay strong. You got this. Dundee says, time for some hugs and love. Yeah. Yeah. It just upsets me because I I worked really hard for a long, long time, putting up with things most people would not. But I had a goal in mind, and this was my goal. What I'm doing, sitting here right now, this was my goal. But it's getting super duper expensive. It's just like everything else is, right? Everybody knows. Everybody needs ways to supplement their income, right? We're all doing it. We're all trying to make some to help ourselves, right? Nothing wrong with that. Kevin says time for coffee. Dundee's giving love. Thank you, coffee. Or thank you, Dundee in the gym. And there's coffee cake, Abby to the Gale. I'm sending prayers. Abigail says, I love you, coffee. Thank you, Abigail. Maddie says, my little one has to take medicines, but it helps her. She's doing amazing and getting so big. I'm so proud, and I can still cry each time I hear her talk. Oh, Maddie. Bless you guys. Shipper says, good morning to Coffee Cake. Coffee says, got you, Mike. Gotta go all. My Coffee Cake. Thanks for stopping in, young lady. Have a great, great day. Coffee Cake, loving Bish. We love her. Dundee sending more emojis. Thank you. Shipper says, good morning, Coffee Cake. Dundee says, hi, bye, Coffee. Maddie says, it sure is well said, Nature Dog. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nature Dog's using emojis. Thank you, Nature Dog. Abigail says, me too. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. Appreciate the hugs. I don't even know what's wrong with me. Kevin said hello. Thank you, Kevin. Lisa, you're awesome. You're awesome, Lisa. You are all awesome. Thank you, Dundee in the gym. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kevin says, I'm working on a painting for Mrs. Coffee right now. You do what you got to do, and sometimes it's a lot of fun. That's right, Kevin. I am having a lot of fun. I sure am. I do have to keep reminding teachers a day or two is normal. That part's hearts in schools don't seem to understand. Yeah, I hear you, Maddie. You know, it's a challenge. What's the saying go? God gives his most. No, how's that go? God gives the hardest problems to the greatest warriors or something like that. I forget the saying, but you know what I mean. Share Bear, send in love. Thank you, Share Bear. Don't be sad. Hold your chin. Thank you, Nature. Thank you. She says, don't be sad. Hold your chin up. You got this. I know it's hard at times. You are doing great. Thank you. So are you. You're doing great too. Thank you, everybody. I know. All right, we need to stop this. It's all good, everybody. It's all good. You have a therapy appointment in 15 minutes. Gotta go. Bye, Dundee in the gym. Have a good day, okay? Thank you, everybody. Still here for letting you. Thank you. Sherbert says love. And Dundee, have a blessed day. I drank all my tea, too. Look it. Hold on, guys. I didn't even touch my breakfast. I had a little bit for a Daisy and a little for me. But I did drink my tea. Thank you, everybody. I don't know what came over me, just about of like pity party. Thank you, everyone, for my little pity party. I'm sorry. I'm going to heat it up after we're done. We're done in about 15 minutes. I'll eat it. Hi, Rubberneck. When I get upset, I try to change my focus on blessings, even down to the little. Yes, such as having air conditioning. That's absolutely a blessing. You are right. Yep. It was just a little pity party. And really kind of stupid, too, you know. I have a good life, you guys. I do. And I'm here with you guys. What could be better than that? Nothing. Or just having a special friend. That's right, Rubberneck. Thank you. Thank you. Lisa, hey, you're going to make me cry. All right. No crying. I'm sorry, you guys. Thank you, everyone. Okay, bye, Dundee in the gym. I love your new name. Oh, that was my name. Have a good day. Dundee in the gym. Take care. Thank you, Rubberneck. Thank you, everybody. That wasn't a pity party. I call it a moment of reflection. I like that. That's true. That was the goal, and I finally made it. Yep. Thank you, Kevin. Dundee says hi and bye, Rubberneck. Maddie says it's okay. Sometimes just life gets to you, and that's okay. Know you're loved, and we all appreciate you. Enjoy your live streaming. Thank you, Maddie. You're so sweet. Dundee says exactly, Kevin. Thank you, Dundee. Maddie says well said. Oh, you guys are great. Thank you, everybody. I also appreciate you are real and don't hide your emotions. Thank you, Rubberneck. Kind of embarrassing. Maddie, I think it's the realization that you've done it and makes us cry is okay. Well, thank you. Pricing me out, that's for sure. It's all good, everybody. Thank you so much for all your love and care and giving me a shoulder to cry on, a hand to hold. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it so much. Thank you, everybody. So, what is everybody doing today? Since it is Tuesday, May 13th. Anybody got any plans? Anybody doing anything fun? No crying, you're too beautiful. Oh, Lisa, you're beautiful. I'd love to give Lisa a hug. She's so sweet. Maddie, plus look up, see the nice cloud that the Lord is here right now. It winks back. Aw. I love looking at the clouds, Lisa. Or Maddie, thank you. Nature, don't be embarrassed. You're showing your heart on your sleeve and you're doing the best. Oh, thank you, Nature Dog. You know how it is. I know you know. Maddie says merch making and cleaning. Rubberneck, we know you do the same for us. Your warm heart is nice. Thanks. Thank you, Rubberneck. Of course I would. I would want to hug each and every one of you if you're having a bad moment. Orange Share Bear says good morning to Rubberneck. We now have orange Share Bear and we have purple Share Bear. So everybody knows. Orange and purple Share Bears. I do tell everyone that Share Bear says good morning, Rubberneck. Kevin. Hello, Daisy. Hello, Kevin. Sweet as lemon, maybe. No, you're sweet, Lisa. We have another Kevin. Good morning, Kevin. How are you today? Welcome in. Nature Dog sending love. Thank you. Shira says, good morning, Kevin. Lisa says, oh, I got you, Lisa. Well, hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 13th, 2025, 9:48 a.m. We have 81 degrees. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Oh, you guys. Kevin says, hello, Share Bear. Yeah, so I made breakfast, but I never ate it. It happens a lot. I'll reheat it. I'll pop it in the microwave. I'll reheat it. It'll be good. I'll show it to you again. It does look pretty good, though, doesn't it? Little Daisy gets a little egg. We'll be eating that in a little while, Daisy Dukes. Going to let Run have to meet a hiking group for a bird hike. Oh, how nice. Love you all. Oh, Nature Dog, enjoy. That sounds so lovely. Have a good day. Oh my God, that sounds great. Bird hike. How lovely. Are you doing a live stream? You know how much I love birds. I love bird watching, you guys. Oh, Nature Dog, that sounds so wonderful. A bird hike. Isn't that lovely, you guys? Sounds beautiful. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Anybody doing anything fun? Nature's doing something fun. We're just going to hang out here. We'll try to get some more work done on my channel. We'll try to watch some more content for people. And that's what I'm going to do. You guys remember all the debris that was in the water yesterday? Look at all that debris is gone. Because this canal rises and falls with ocean water. It's very calm right now. Look at the water. It's barely moving. Well, hello, everyone. We're going to hang out for just a few more minutes. We're going to try to get a 2-hour stream in. Mandy says, I want to take the time and thank you, Miss Daisy, for the support and all who support my channel. Aw, thank you, Maddie. I try to get around to, everybody's channels. If you guys are watching people's content, you know how it is. There's only so much content you could like play or watch because everybody still has life going on. Everybody still has a house to clean and dishes to take care of and meals to prep, laundry to do, children to attend to, pets to attend to, parents to attend to. Everybody has a life going on. And we all just do the best that we can do, right? Maddie said, I'm watching your videos you've been doing. Thank you. Thank you. And yours as well, I'm watching. And Johnny's. I was watching Johnny's too yesterday. You guys have a lovely family. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate that so much. Lisa says, Nature Dog, did you see a bear last night? Did she go bear hunting? When I was falling asleep watching her. I think it was close to 11 o'clock. And she did say something about she was wide awake. And she said something about that she might go bear looking or spotting. But then I went to bed. So I wonder if she did. We'll have to try to find out later. Sonal says, I'm back. Welcome back, Sonal. Maddie says, thank you. You are welcome, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie, for all you do for my channel and for me. Thank you for being a wonderful human. Maddie's a kind, caring, beautiful woman. Oh, there's nature. No, didn't see one last night. Gonna try tonight. So you did go. Oh, how cool. That's cool. You be careful if you're out there doing that at night, though. That scares me. She's going bear hunting. Screw that rabbit hunting. She's going bear hunting. Stitching says bye for now. Bye, Stitching. Everybody check out Stitching It Up, Capturing Country Life. Our friend Elisa. And don't forget, her and our friend Echo, Living My Best Life at 60. They have trivia on Thursdays. Don't forget. Nature Dog is going bear hunting. No, she's really going bear. She's not hunting them. She's spotting them. She's looking for them. She is not hunting. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, she's not really hunting. I brought people on the live with me. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm going to go back and watch it. I was on it until almost 11, I think it was. And then I went to bed. Um, so I'll do your replay today too. Cool. Sonal says nature. Oh, okay. Share Bear, stitching it up. Have a blessed day. Rubberneck says good morning, Share Bear. Mandy says, well, good luck bear spotting. Yeah, good luck. I hope you see some. If she sees them, I can't wait to watch her replays. Sonal says, hi, Rubberneck. Share Bear Orange says, Rubberneck, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, everybody. You hear the bird? Anybody know what kind of a bird that is? Anybody? Can you hear it? Someone says, I forgot she does bear spot. Yes, she does. Yeah. Lisa, I just got flashed by a squirrel. Uh-oh, Lisa. Wasn't adorable? Rubberneck says, hello, Sonal. Maddie says, I'm looking for her channel and subbing now. Great. Great. Sonal says, Nature Dog, how is Tristan? Sonal, she was going to head out. She was going for a hike, so she might not be able to answer us. She was going to let it play. She's got to go. She's going on a birding hike, a bird watch hike. Doesn't that sound lovely, you guys? I think it sounds lovely. I love birds. And I don't care where you live, there's always birds. There's some kind of birds. Sonal says, no problem. Sonal, how you doing today? What are your plans? Sonal's got plans for Tuesday, question mark. Anybody got plans? I don't know if we're going to get rain or not now. Aw, that bird flew right at us almost. Sonal says, doing well, multitasking, working, and watching your live. Oh, great, Sonal. Maddie says, if anyone has her channel link, can you drop it here? I'm having trouble finding it. Maddie, who are you looking for? Nicole? I don't know who you were looking for. Welcome, welcome, everybody. And don't forget, we will have crossword puzzles tonight at 8 p.m. Oh, look. Oh, shoot. There was an iguana coming down that tree right there. I don't know where it went. It was on the tree. Oh, well, it's gone now. There was a green iguana slithering down the tree. Mary's digs, or who is doing the bear spotting? Oh, the bear spotting, that is Nature Dog Realms. Nature Dog Realms. And if you go up to Nature Dog Realms and you touch her name, it will say go to channel. And you can go right to her channel. Thank you, Maddie. Someone says, hi, Kevin. Rubberneck, I got one of those bird feeder camera houses. Rubberneck, I want one of those so bad if we ever get out of here, because we are still trying to sell our place. Because I want one of those too. Cool. I can't wait to see it. Maddie says, I am subbed. Great. Lisa says, Rubberneck, are they expensive? I heard they're expensive, but I heard they're fantastic. Kevin says, hi, Sonal. Oh, you were probably saying hi to the other Kevin. We have two Kevins? That's right. We did have another Kevin. Welcome, everybody. Maddie said, I subbed. Great, Maddie. We have 50 votes on our poll, you guys. Well, Stud Bunny's winning too. But some people like Xfinity Gamer. Wow, it's kind of close, a lot closer than what I thought it would be. Rubberneck is not sure it was given to me as a birthday gift. Oh, Rubberneck, I've seen them, and I've seen the footage from them. They're fantastic. I told my husband, I said, I want one of those. Kevin, I think Daisy may suit you better than Stud Bunny. It's not for me, Kevin. It was for Xfinity Gamer. I told Xfinity Gamer to call himself Stud Bunny. Someone says, Kevin, sorry, somehow my phone isn't letting me mention the name. Maddie says, I hope everyone has a great day. I got to go. Bye, Maddie. I hope you have a great day too, Maddie. Bye. Thank you so much for being here and all your love and support. Kevin says, I just wanted to be sure. Yeah, it's not for me. It's for Xfinity Gamer. Rubberneck, but I'm sure it's cheap. I'd say at least it's not cheap. No, they're not cheap. Mm-mm. They're expensive. Yes, they are. Rubbernecks, LOL. Yesterday, the camera kicked on as hubby went to fill it with birdseed. Took a picture of him and the AI identified as an Australian. Oh, Rubberneck, I like that. Bush turkey. LOL. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Thank you, everybody, today for all the love. And thank you for the donations. That was so sweet of everybody. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the votes. I got a good chuckle. I bet you did. It's so funny. I can't wait to see it. Actually, that's funny, Rubberneck. See, we're all screened in up here, so I don't get any birds. And we don't live on the ground floor, so I couldn't put one downstairs. It's like if I got one, where could I put it? There's nowhere I could put it. I would love one though. It's good to hear you laugh. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. You are so sweet. You really are a sweetie. Thank you, everybody. We still have 81 degrees at 10:04 a.m. Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. Shearbear just went to do laundry and realized the detergent I bought was fabric softener. Oh no, Shearbear. Oh no. That could only happen to you. We have a bird very close. Hear it? I hear some birds, but I don't see them. Rubberneck, I googled what Australian bush turkey looks like. He looks nothing like it. Uh-oh. Sonal reminds me of a quote in a Home Alone. I got milk, eggs, and fabric softener. Yes. Yes, little Kevin. I got the milk, I got the eggs, got the fabric softener. Yes, Sonal, that's right. Orange Sherbert says Sonal's all about freedom. Yeah, not cool, LOL. I poured the rest of what I had on it, so I feel I have to wash it anyways. Threw some OxyClean powder and a little Dawn in it when the stuff comes. That's good, Sherbert. That's a good idea. Fabric softener. Lisa says, yeah, but people think I am dumb for making people smile, being so helpful. I don't think you're dumb at all. Lisa, if somebody thinks you're dumb because you're trying to make people smile and be helpful, those people are dumb. Later, we'll wash again. LOL. Didn't want it to stain. Shaking my head. Come on, yesterday was Monday. I know, Share Bear. I had a rough start to my day, too. It's good now, though. Danny says, so, hi, Sono. Hi, Danny. Orange Share Bear says, Lisa smiles a lot. You are definitely not dumb. No. No, no, no. Don't even listen to that nonsense, Lisa. You know what you tell them, Lisa? This is what you tell them. Talk to the hand. That's what you tell them. Talk to the hand. Share Bear says hi to Danny. Lisa, people who call you dumb is dumber and dumb. Is dumb and dumber. That's right, Sonal. Lisa, those people are dumb and dumber, and you make sure you tell them that. No, I guess not. We can't be name calling, right? Danny says hi to Lisa. We're going to hang out for 4 more minutes, and then we're going to go and say goodbye. We're going to have breakfast. We'll take Daisy Dukes on a nice little walk. And then we are going to hit up the computer, and I'm going to catch up on all the content I need to catch up on. Anyone have issues with insects getting in their mailbox? I used to. I used to find little nests of insects in my mailbox. Danny says hi, Kevin. Kevin says hi back to Danny. Yeah, rubberneck. I have, and you got to remove them because people put mail in the mailbox. You know, people put mail in, people take mail out. Not a good situation. Abigail says hi to Danny. Sonal says, I have people calling me dumb, and I said, have you looked in the mirror? That's right, Sonal. Have you looked in the mirror? You don't need to call me dumb. That's unnecessary. I'm not dumb. I'm smart. I have a brain. I use it. That's what you tell them, right? Shipper, I make my hubby check the mail. Smart girl. Shipper is so smart. Kevin says, this year I had a huge wasp bee thing coming in the house. Oh, I'm tired of getting bullied a lot, says Abigail. Nobody better not be bullying you, Abigail. You tell us if they are. Shipper says, pray for the haters, Sonal. And Lisa smiles out, yes. Kevin even had one walk across my canvas during a live. Oh, really, Kevin? Oh, my. Abigail says, me too. Your start. Sonal says, Shipper, yep. Rubberneck tip for that. Put a fresh dryer sheet in there and it disappears. It works. Such love is back. Daisy, do you remember the payphone on the street I seen the other day? Yes. Payphones, right, everybody? Hi, Justin. Justin says, hello, everyone. Abigail says, I get people call me ugly. Oh, Abigail. Don't even listen to that nonsense, Abigail. Don't even let it go. Just let it go. You did not even hear that. Kevin says, yeah, it was crazy. Went for the hairspray. Keep a bottle of water around, Kevin. Spray the bug with the water. So Melissa, hi, Stitch Love. Hi, Justin. Abigail says, that hurts. It does, Abigail. People hurt with their words. Lisa says, Kevin, I don't think so, but I'm the size of a pixie. Justin says, hi, Sonal. Abigail says, hi, Justin. Sherber says, good morning, Justin. Danny says, hi, Abigail. Someone says, Abigail, use a mirror because words will bounce back to them. There you go. Don't even listen to that nonsense. Do not. All right, let's close the poll out. Are you guys ready to close the poll? I think Xfinity Gamer, aka Stud Bunny, is gone, but we are going to close it out right now. All right, let's see what else we got here. Where's Daisy? She's in her stroller right here next to me. Danny says, hi, Justin. Abigail says, thank you much. Thank you so much, Sonal. Kevin says, oh, okay, just checking. Pixie Stardust is a friend of mine on here. She's super sweet like you. Abigail says, yes. Danny says, hi, Sonal. Rubberneck says, Abigail, those are very ugly, shallow people, and they're also insecure in their own skin. So they project it on others. Yeah, Abigail, don't even listen to that nonsense. Sonal says, hi, Danny. Abigail says, I always get put in time out. Why? There's no reason for that. Danny says, hi, Rubberneck. All right, and here is our poll, everybody. Which name do you like better for a member of mine? Stud Muffin, 54%. Xfinity Gamer, 45%, which is a total of 99% of the votes. The poll has 53 votes. Thank you, everybody. 53 votes. Thank you. Stud Bunny won. We'll see what he sticks with. We'll see if he continues to be Stud Bunny or if he goes back to Xfinity Gamer. Time will tell, everybody. Thanks for your votes. Kevin says, Abigail, a lot of rooms, it's because of our under 18. Yes, it is. Someone says, nobody bullies people when I'm here. That's right, Sonal. We don't allow it. Mm-mm. Danny says, hi to Kevin. Kevin says, but you know, people are, as they said, insecure and projecting. Lisa says, Abigail, tell them to go fly a kite. I'm sure you're beautiful. Oh, she is beautiful. There's a picture of her. She is beautiful. Abigail says, game. Thank you so much, Lisa. Hello, Danny. Kevin says, hi, Danny. Hello, everyone. Kevin says, hi, Danny. Rubberneck says, hi, Danny. Abigail says, thank you, Lisa. Sharebear says, cute kitty cam with a link. Thank you, Sharebear. Come check it out if you can. Abigail says, thank you so much, Kevin. Kevin says, Daisy May, how do you keep up with the chat for so long? I was lost earlier, Kevin. It moved so quickly, but I'm caught up now. Abigail says, like Disney words. Soul says, I just left an ego-riddled live chat as I wrapped up meal prep. How exhausting. Oh, Soul Star. Sorry about that. Yeah, I can't watch those. I don't stay very long in those ones like that. I stopped in a live stream the other day. It was nobody I was subscribed to. It was just one time I stopped in. I thought, oh, maybe, you know. And the guy was just like, I said hello, and he's like, oh, you got to sub. You got to hit me up. You got to sub. Make sure you sub. If you're not going to sub, then get out of here and all the stuff. And I'm like, okay, bye. Lisa says, thanks, Kevin. I just go by this name, Lisa. All right, everybody, we are going to say goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna go heat up my breakfast. I'm gonna take Daisy Dukes for a walk. All right. Hi, Cabin. Welcome. Roll Call's Cabin is here. Everybody say hello. Soul Star says, I can't do it anymore either. I really care about them. I wanted to show support. Right? Me too, Soul. Yeah. Soul says, Lisa, you make me smile a lot. I'm pinning that before I go. Hold on. Okay, I wanted to pin Lisa's comment. Cabin says hi to Sonal. Abigail says, have a good day, everyone. Having a good day, everyone. Kevin. Rubberneck says bye. Enjoy that breakfast and walk with Daisy. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Rubberneck. Cabin says hi to Shearbear. Sonal says hi, Cabin. Stitch Love, can I see Daisy? I need Daisy Theory. Yes, of course. Thank you for sharing. Have a good day, says Kevin. Thank you. Here's Daisy. I'll show you. That's Daisy, everybody. That is Daisy. Kevin says I'm late today. You're not late. You're right on time. No worries. A reset is in order and about to be served. Good vibes. Someone says, oh, she's sleeping peacefully. Sleeping? Kind of. She's awake. She's just being silly, girl. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, thank you, Abigail. You guys, we have a beautiful bird serenading us. She's a cutie pie. Thank you, Cabin. Thank you. Stitch Love, you're welcome. If seeing Daisy cheers you up and puts a smile on your face, I'm all about it. I want people to leave here in a happy mood, in a good mood. I thank you for letting me cry on your shoulder earlier, you guys. I don't know what came over me, but thank you. Sonal, I'll see you tonight. I'm sure I'll see you around some live streams as well. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Don't forget, go check out Anne. Anne's place is having trivia. I believe right now. Check her out. Tell her I sent you. All right. I love you guys. Have a good night. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hit the like button. We got 60 likes. Is that true? Is that true? Well, try number 2 worked, so thank you, everyone. The one that was this morning, I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, Nature says, "Have a great day, everyone. Love you all." Someone says, "Yes, it is true." 60 likes. Holy moly. See you tonight, Daisy. Take care, Nature Dog. Nature Dog, have a good day. We love you too. Lisa says, "Have a great day and please smile." Yes, make the day beautiful. If someone doesn't have a smile, give them yours. Say hello. You see 59. Oh, we need one more. 59. We need a couple more. Have a blessed day. Bye, Share Bear. We need a couple more likes, you guys, before we can say goodbye. Oh, sorry. Okay, we got to go. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Bye. Thank you so much. Have a great, wonderful